Some heroes are born for greatness, others have it thrust upon them, and then there's Tsunayoshi Sawada, a boy so hopeless, his nickname is literally no good Tsuna. But beneath the clumsiness and fear is one of the most inspiring shonen protagonists anime has to offer. This is the story of a boy who was never meant to lead, yet chose to fight anyway. Today, we're diving deep into the evolution of Tsuna, the reluctant hero of Katekyo Hitman Reborn. When we first meet Tsuna, he's at the bottom of the food chain, failing every subject, horrible at sports, can't even say a full sentence around his crush, Kyoko. Everyone calls him no good Tsuna, and honestly, he agrees with them. He's the kind of protagonist you don't expect to carry a series. But that's the genius of Hitman Reborn. It doesn't give us a perfect hero, it gives us a broken one, and then shows us how he changes. Tsuna's life changes the moment Reborn arrives. A baby hitman from Italy sent to train him to be the 10th boss of the Vongola family. Sounds ridiculous, that's because it is. At first, Hitman Reborn is a gag anime. The dying will bullet revives Tsuna in a state of rage and regret, turning him into a hyper version of himself who screams and strips while fixing whatever he last failed at. But what starts as a joke quickly evolves. The bullets aren't just physical, they're symbolic. They show us the fire inside Tsuna, the desire to be more than he is, to stop being no good. As the series grows darker and more serious, so does Tsuna. The Varia arc is a turning point. Tsuna is forced to fight in the Vongola ring battles, a Mafia tradition where the potential bosses and their guardians face deadly trials. But unlike most shonen protagonists, Tsuna doesn't want this power. He doesn't want to be a boss. He doesn't even want to fight. He's different. Tsuna doesn't fight for pride. He fights to protect. And that's why his guardians follow him, not because he's the strongest, but because he cares. Tsunayoshi's greatest strength isn't his flames, it's his heart. He brings people together. Gokudera, who's reckless and angry, finds purpose by serving Tsuna. Yamamoto, the easygoing baseball player, steps into a world of swords and shadows without hesitation because he trusts Tsuna. Even loners like Hibari and broken souls like Chrome come to believe in him. Tsuna doesn't rule through fear, he leads through loyalty, because to him, the Vongola family isn't a mafia, it's his family. In the future arc, we see what Tsuna is capable of. Thrown 10 years into a timeline filled with war, death, and despair, Tsuna doesn't break, he adapts. He unlocks Hyper Dying Will mode, a refined, calm, and focused version of his power that reflects his inner peace. And yet, even in this chaos, Tsuna remains true to himself. When offered the chance to become the official 10th boss of Vongola, he says no, not because he's scared, but because he knows what kind of person he wants to be. A protector, a friend, a son, not a king, not a killer. Tsunayoshi Sawada is not your typical shonen hero. He doesn't start strong, he doesn't want power, he doesn't even like violence, but he grows, he faces his fears, he learns that real strength isn't about how hard you can hit, it's about how far you'll go to protect the people you love. Tsuna shows us that even the most no-good person can become someone worth following. Tsunayoshi Sawada might not scream about dreams like Naruto or swing swords like Ichigo, but he's just as worthy. If you haven't watched Katekyo Hitman Reborn, now's the time to give it a chance. You might just find a new favorite protagonist hiding behind an "oh good" smile. Who's your favorite Vongola guardian? What moment made you respect Tsuna the most? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that Hyper Dying Will bell for more anime deep dives.